with all the things involved. But I mean, when he does stuff like that, he'd be back to full HP by now. He'd be like, healing up while I'm down here and can't do anything about it. So yeah. Oh, what? Hacks. Come on, buddy. I got 5 arrows left. Ah, no. Come on, asshole. He does this all the time. He just, like, taunts me. Like, waste your arrows on these shots you think are so easy, but they're not, because I'm a hacker. And then he flies away like a little puss, and... yeah, take that in the penis, son. I'm gonna have to smack him down with my diamond sword for the kill. I can already feel it. The diamond sword is gonna have to be the killing blow. As he explodes and shrivels and the world dampens and darkens around him. Dampens, yeah. It does. It dampens. No! I'm sorry. This has been an uneventful boss fight. No! If you're familiar with the Ender Dragon, you should know that it is so. So, I mean, if you're watching this because you like my stuff, I thank you very much. And I appreciate it. If you're watching this because it's an Ender Dragon boss fight, I mean... oh! I had the kill. I had the kill. Alright, buddy. It's just you, me, and my sword. My diamond sword of death. Of death. Yeah. I'm gonna kill you. Let's go. I'm taunting him. Your mother was a whore. I'm gonna kill him in third person. Your mother was a whore. Yeah. And Dragon Soul Absorption time. Oh, that's a portal of bedrock. Holy shit. XP, anybody? Alright, so maybe I would kill the Ender Dragon again. Look, it's the egg! I know how to get it. If you push it with a piston, you can pick it up. You wanna see? I think you can come back here. But we'll come back and we'll push it with a piston and I'll show you. Yeah, no, put it there. And just like that, the game has been beaten. Alright. Da-da-da! Boom! Achievement get the end. Boom 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 boom. That's how you kill an Ender Dragon, baby. I see the player you mean. Blue color man? Yes, that's my name. Yes, they care. It has reached a higher level now. It can read our thoughts. That doesn't matter. It thinks we are part of the game. So you're not part of the game. I like this player. Played well. Did not give up. No, I didn't. I killed the Ender Dragon. He's reading our thoughts as though they are words on a screen. Because they are. That is how it chooses to imagine many things when it is deep in the dream of a game. Words make a wonderful interface, very flexible and less terrifying than staring at the reality behind the screen. They used to hear voices before players could read, back in the days when those who did not play called the players witches and warlocks, and players dreamed and they flew through the air on sticks powered by demons. What did this player dream? This player dreamed of sunlight and trees, of fire and water. It dreamed it created, and it dreamed it destroyed. It dreamed it hunted and was hunted. It dreamed of shelter. Ha! The original interface, 1,000,000 years old, and it still works. But what true structure did this player create in the reality behind the screen? It worked with 1,000,000 others to sculpt a true world fold of the Harjabidabar and created a Harjabidabar for the Harjabidabar and the Harjabidabar. It cannot read that thought. No, it has not yet achieved the highest level. That it must achieve in the long dream of life, not the short dream of a game. Does it know that we love it, that the universe is kind? Sometimes, through the noise of its thoughts, it hears the universe, yes. But there are times it is sad. In the long dream, it creates worlds that have no summer, and it shivers under a black sun and makes its sad creation for reality. To cure it of sorrow would destroy it. The sorrow is part of its own private task. We cannot interfere. Sometimes when they are deep in dreams, I want to tell them they are building true worlds in reality. Sometimes I want to tell them of their importance in the universe. Sometimes when they have not made a true connection, I want to help them speak the word they fear. It reads our thoughts. Sometimes I do not care. Sometimes I wish to tell them the word they take for truth is merely blah blah blah. And the blah blah blah. I wish to tell them that they are blah 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 and the blah blah blah. They seem so little of reality in their long dreams. And yet they play the game. But it would be so easy to tell them. Too strong for this dream. To tell them how to live is to prevent them from living. I will not tell the player how to live. The player is growing restless. I will tell the player a story. But not the truth. No, a story that contains the truth safely in a cage of words. Not the naked truth that can burn over any distance. Give it a body again. Yes, player. Use its name. I'm an it. Blue Color Man, player of games. I like it. Sounds good. Good. Take a breath now. Take another. Feel air in your lungs. Let your limbs return. Yes, move your fingers. Have a body again under gravity and air. Respawn in the long dream. There you are. Your body touching the universe again at every moment. Every point. As though you are separate things. As though we are separate things. Who are we? Once we were called the spirit of the mountain, Father Sun, Mother Moon, ancestral spirits, animal spirits, jinn, ghosts, the green man, then gods, demons, angels, poltergeists, aliens, extraterrestrials, leptons, quarks. The word change, we do not change. We are the universe. We are everything you think isn't you. You're looking at us now through your skin and your eyes, and what does the universe touch your skin and throw light on you? To see you, player, to know you, and to be known. I shall tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a player. That player was you, Blue Color Man. Sometimes I thought itself human on the thin crust of a spinning globe of molten rock. Oh no! The ball of molten circle rock. Molten rock circled a ball of blazing gas that was 360,000 times more massive than it. They were so far apart that it took 8 minutes to cross the gap. The light was information from a star that could burn your skin from 150 million kilometers away. Sometimes the player dreamed he was a miner on the surface of a world that was flat and infinite. The sun was square of white. The days were short. There was much to do, and death was temporary inconvenience. Sometimes the player dreamed he was lost in a story. Sometimes the player dreamed it was other things in other places. Sometimes these dreams were disturbing, sometimes very beautiful indeed. Sometimes the player woke from one dream into another, then woke from that into a third. Sometimes the player dreamed to watch words on a screen. Let's go back. The atoms... This is hurting my voice. The atoms of the player were scattered in the grass and the rivers and the air and the ground. A woman gathered the atoms. She drank and ate and inhaled, and the woman assembled the player in her body. That's not how birthing works. And the player awoke from the warm, dark world in his mother's body in a long dream. And the player was a new story never told before, written in letters of DNA. And the player was a new program never run before, generated by a source code a billion years old. And the player was a new human never alive before, made from nothing but milk and love. You are the player, the story, the program, the human, made from nothing but milk and love. Let's go further back. The 7 billion atoms of the player's body were created long before this game in the heart of a star, so the player chooses information from a star, and the player moves to a story which is a force of information planted by a man called Julian on a flat infinite world created by a man called Marcus that exists inside a small private world created by the player who inhabits the universe created by... Shush! Sometimes the player created a small private world that was soft, warm, and simple. Sometimes hard and cold and complicated. Sometimes it built a model of the universe in its head, flecks of energy moving through the vast empty spaces. Sometimes it called those flecks electrons and protons. Sometimes called them planets and stars. Jesus. Sometimes I believed it was in a universe that was made of energy, that was made of offs and ons, zeros and ones, lines of code. Sometimes I believed it was playing a game. Sometimes I believed it was reading words on a screen.